Education is the insurance certificate for humanity's future, pure and simple. And for us at MinjoStudio, it's deeply personal. Let me paint a picture for you. Right now, somewhere in America, a school board is sitting around trying to make a decision that's going to impact thousands of students for years to come. They are overwhelmed, they're underprepared, they're not focused, they're drowning in options, and they don't know how to choose the right program. Hi, I'm Jonah, and along with my partner Min, we run MinjoStudio. But I'll tell you the truth, we're not just business partners. We're also life partners and parents of 2 young kids. We've been observing our children transforming and growing as they've been more immersed in education, and how it shapes their worldview, and at the same time, it started to transform and shape our own worldview in terms of our work and the videos we produce and the impact we want to have on the world. Now, over the years, we've helped companies across many industries improve lives. But education? That's different. It's where we can make an impact that will echo through generations, including our own children's. The education landscape is a jungle. We have over 1,000 curriculum providers. There's more than 200 competing social emotional learning programs. Each of these curriculums and programs, they're complex. They have complex frameworks, methodologies, implementation strategies. And here's the real challenge. You can't capture these nuances in a tagline or an elevator pitch. These programs require deep understanding. At the same time, our district administrators are drowning in over 100 pitches every month. Let's be real. They simply don't have the time to dig deep into each one. And what do you think the result of all that is? Great programs get lost in the noise. Schools and their students miss out on opportunities for meaningful change. There was a time when educational marketing was simpler. 15 years ago, everything was easy. Every summer, massive catalogs would land on administrators' desks with a satisfying thud. 300 glossy pages of product shots and aspirational classroom scenes. One static piece of content consuming the whole year's marketing budget. Today's content needs to strike like lightning. Instant, powerful, targeted precisely where it needs to land. No more one-size-fits-all approaches. No more hoping that a single catalog will do all of the heavy lifting. But even if we could simplify the pitch, we still face a bigger challenge. And that is that there is no such thing as a single decision maker anymore. These days, modern educational decisions ripple through an ecosystem of influence. That curriculum director you're targeting, they're one node in an intricate web. Department heads need buy-ins from veteran teachers. Teachers consult with grade-level teams and principals. Principals answer to district leadership, who reports to superintendents, who presents to school boards, and so on and so forth. And that's just the official chain. Parent advocacy groups share implementation stories online. Teaching associations evaluate and endorse. State officials monitor outcomes. It's not a linear process. It's a living dynamic network where influence flows in all directions. So with all this complexity, how do you realistically reach every stakeholder in a targeted fashion? Is that even possible? In today's educational market, you're juggling 5 distinct audiences, each needing very different content. Administrators want hard data, ROI and implementation metrics. Teachers need practical proof, classroom applications, and ease of use. Department heads focus on alignment, standards, and curriculum integration. IT directors require technical specs, systems, and compatibilities. And school boards seek big picture impacts, community benefits, and long-term value. And most companies respond like they're still in the catalog era. They make one piece of content and hope that it serves everyone. Why? Well, let's be real. Quality video production is expensive and time-consuming, and we can't compromise on quality. They can't afford 6 different videos, so they create one lengthy overview, a catch-all kind of idea. Spoiler alert, it never catches anything. Now, on a personal level, as a production studio, we've lived through this challenge ourselves. There's been growing demand for video content, and we found ourselves inundated with requests and producing more content than ever before. Before it was too long, we started seeing our standards slip. Just a bit here and there. A rushed edit, a simpler shot setup, a faster turnaround. Each individual compromise seemed small, but they started to add up, and they bothered us a lot. We pride ourselves on our standards. So we put on our thinking caps and we had a breakthrough moment. The real question wasn't, how do we make more videos? It was, how can we create content that works harder for our clients? What we developed is a modular education messaging system, MEMS. Think of it as video building blocks. Each piece works independently, but when combined, it turns into something bigger. Instead of creating one long video that tries to do everything, we design content strategically from day one. Every segment serves multiple purposes, working both as part of the whole and as a standalone content. Here's what that means in practice. The curriculum director reviews your full implementation video over morning coffee. They spot the perfect teacher testimonial for their department meeting that afternoon and share it instantly. Next week, they pull the ROI segment for the board presentation. And meanwhile, teachers are sharing your classroom walkthrough with their colleagues. And so on and so forth. The right pieces are always there when you need them. And the comprehensive video is there on your website or for whoever wants to really dig deeper. Breaking through in education isn't about flooding the market with content. It's about creating content that evolves and adapts, reaching the right people at the right moment with the right message. Because ultimately, we're not just making videos, we're helping shape the future of education, one smart piece of content at a time.